Hey my friends, I just wanted to share some thoughts on the idea of banning or limiting the size of sugary drinks that can be sold as proposed by Mayor Bloomberg in New York City. First of all, I want to go on the record and say I wouldn't vote for it. I would vote against it. I'm a big believer in personal freedom and the idea that we have to make all of our own choices for ourselves. I think it was Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas that said the tricky little thing about freedom is you're on your own. So, on the record, I would not vote for it. But I do want to say that I'm thankful for Mayor Bloomberg. I mean, just proposing this idea has started a nationwide discussion, and maybe the next time somebody sits down and buys their child a 32-ounce soda, they'll look at it and go, wow, how much sugar is in that soda? Look at the rest of this blog, and I'm going to post some really interesting facts about how much sugar is actually in some of the sodas that we're drinking. So Mayor Bloomberg has opened the discussion in a way that wouldn't have happened had he not proposed such an idea. So I'm really thankful for the democratic process and the fact that there are people like Mayor Bloomberg who are saying, hey, let's look at this and maybe change things up if we need to. And I also want to give props to Mayor Bloomberg because another one of his crazy ideas has changed my life in a huge way, and he may very well have saved my life, because if it wasn't for the ban on smoking, I don't think that I would have quit nicotine at this point in my life. I mean, it had such a big influence. The fact that, the smoking ban started in New York City, the indoor smoking ban, and back then it was crazy, such a loony idea. It started to spread, and when it hit Colorado, even though I was a nicotine user and I was a smoker, I thought, yeah, that's a good idea, because it made the establishment smell a little bit more. Whenever I was trying to eat, even though I was a smoker, I didn't enjoy having a smoke-filled environment whenever I was eating. And then as time went along and there was a smoking ban, and frankly, I was the guy who was walking outside in 2 degrees to go and smoke, and I would stand out there and be like, I'm some kind of outcast here, I felt ashamed for smoking, and I started to think about it more, and it truly helped me quit smoking. So some of Mayor Bloomberg's ideas, though they seemed insane at first, really worked out for me. I don't believe in this one because sugary drinks only hurt the person that they're consuming, so the smoking ban made sense because it was hurting people around, but I don't know. The democratic process is a great one. I think we're really onto something here where people like Mayor Bloomberg propose ideas and we get to vote on it. And it may sound like a crazy idea, but at least we have that vote. And in bringing it up, I believe he's opened up the discussion. So that's how I feel about the whole thing. I'd love to know how you feel about it. So please take the poll. It's right next to this on the website, where you have to click over to the home page to take our poll and leave a comment below and let us know what you think. And again, thanks for being with us here.